Hi, I'm Captain Chris Myers, Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters and Orlando Fly Casting Lessons. And one of the things I often hear that people were told they needed or they had to learn to double haul in order to come saltwater fly fishing. So today we're going to talk about, do you have to have a double haul and why or why not? Well, I do fly fishing charters and I could catch all the fish that I see trip after trip with a zero double haul. What you have to be able to do to be successful in saltwater fly fishing, sight fishing, bonefish, redfish, permit, tarpon, you have to be able to throw a loop that is aerodynamic and directed towards your target. Being able to double haul will increase your line speed, which means I can get to my target a little bit quicker. Faster line speed punches through the air a little bit faster. But much more important, do I have that loop at all, and is it aimed in the proper direction? Far too many times I see people attempting double hauls to try to overcome poor casting habits with their rod hand. We're going to take a look a second of what that might be when we put it into action. But as a long time, going on almost 20 years of saltwater guiding, I'm here to tell you, you need, if you're coming on a fly fishing charter or you're going saltwater fly fishing, learn how to cast a loop, be able to control that loop with pinpoint accuracy. It's not about casting 80, 90, 100 feet. It's about hitting those fish that are close to the boat where you can see them quickly and accurately before they see you and take off. So I get many, many more shots at 25 to 45, 50 feet than I ever cast at fish that are 80 plus feet away. It's great if you can stay that far away from a giant school that you can see. Most of our single fish, you're not seeing them that far away, and there's no need to have to try to cast at them that far away. Work on loop dynamics. And loop dynamics, I got tons of videos of how you come to create that loop. Don't worry about, can I double haul? Before you start adding hauls, which could be creating additional slack and more problems in your cast, check and make sure that you have proper fundamentals with your casting hand. And if we're going to be saltwater fly fishing, where it's probably where we would use that double haul, pinpoint accuracy and speed are far more important. With one hand, we should be able to take loops that go up in the back, unroll down in the front, and immediately land where we want them to. So right now I have, let's say, almost 40 feet with the leader. One stroke, lands down. We add a little more line out. Now we're going to get the head outside, start with the head. So now I'm about 45 feet away from the tip of my rod is the fly. So add a 9-foot rod. We're over 50 feet. One stroke. That loop is going right into this breeze, which is pushing into me at the very moment. 90% or more of the fish that I'm having clients cast at, and I would cast at myself, are inside that range. But when I cast that fly, it lands where I want, and the leader will straighten out with no hauling. So let's look at two-handed, what that cast looks like with no hauling. My hands follow each other, and I don't keep my left hand down here. I've completely lost my loop now. When I keep this left hand down in my pocket, my rod's making the correct motion, but look how sloppy and open this loop is. As soon as I start moving these two hands together, right away that loop tightened up, because as I start from back here, I'm beginning to pull the fly. If I keep my hands apart, as I start from back there, I'm not moving the fly, I'm sliding the rod up the line. Now I try to get it in the nowhere near of the same stroke length. My loop in the front suffers, and so does my distance. Let's take a look at what the cast looks like, difference between hauling and not. So here's my cast at an imaginary fish with no haul, no haul. Now here's my haul. So the line's traveling a lot faster. It's still getting to that same spot. So if I started from here, I got a target and I see a fish maybe 20 feet over. I pick it up one haul, put it down. Here comes that breeze right in my face. It's starting to blow right now. It's going right into that wind. No haul at all. That thing went right into the wind. Now let's add some haul on it. Will this go into the wind easier? Yes, it will. This is going a lot faster. It will certainly shoot a lot more line with the same amount of effort with this hand. Adding that line speed is going to get me more line to shoot out if I need it. But is it 100% necessary? Absolutely not. Could I throw 75 feet with one hand? Yes, because I have a well-formed loop. If I'm making a poor loop that looks like this in the back, I'm trying to add hauling on it, I get all this stuff. This isn't going anywhere. It just landed in a pile there in the ground. My back cast suffers and I'm losing tension and I got to quick change directions. All the hauling in the world does not fix that. And we see these big giant hauls. When we're doing it properly, our hauling will be nice and short, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. If I want to make a big one at the end to shoot a lot of line, I can do that. But hauling needs to be perfectly timed, the right amount of haul, and it needs to be a follow-up, so it's a down and back up. But until this hand is confident and is doing things from muscle memory, trying to add that is additional layers of confusion and usually creates more problems from what I've seen in my experience with clients on the boat. So hopefully that gave you a better idea of whether you need a double haul. In my opinion, you don't have to have one. It's great if you show up with one that's properly timed and is working correctly. It's not something you have to go saltwater fly fishing. Work on those short, medium range casts, be able to hit them quickly, and your guide will be happy and you'll be catching more fish.